Good morning. I hope everybody is doing good. I am happy to be here with you again. Okay, so what if I told you that the key to healing burnout isn't a massive life overhaul, but instead small, consistent changes that help you get back to yourself? Hey friends, welcome to day 4 of Breaking Free from Burnout. I'm Teresa Mitchell, your freedom and recovery coach, and I'm so proud of you for sticking with this series. We've talked about what burnout is and how to recognize it, how to protect your peace with boundaries, and today we're talking about something super practical, small changes that lead to big impact. Because the truth is, healing doesn't always happen in grand gestures. It's built into small, everyday choices. Okay, so let's talk about the power of micro shifts. Burnout is overwhelming, so naturally it feels like recovery needs to be equally massive. But what if it's the opposite? Think about it. Burnout builds slowly through tiny moments of neglect. So healing can begin with tiny moments of intentional care. Small changes are powerful because they're doable even on your worst days. They help you rebuild trust with yourself and they help to build momentum. They compound over time into massive results. The goal today isn't perfection, it's permission. Permission to start small and still believe in change. Okay, so let's talk about small but powerful changes to try. Here are my 5 favorite changes that helped me and my clients begin to break free from burnout. Number 1 is the 2-minute reset rule. So step away from your task and do something that calms your nervous system. Breathe deeply, stretch, drink water. Just 2 minutes can reset your focus and lower your stress. Small pause, big difference. A perfect example of this is the other day I was feeling really restless and I couldn't seem to get anything done. I literally was like bouncing from task to task and I was like, why am I so unfocused? So I got off the computer, got out of my seat, and I just went and laid on the floor in my office. Literally just laid on the floor and breathed. I sat there and I took some deep breaths. I put my arms out to my side and brought them back and touched my nose a few times, just trying to calm my nervous system and recenter. And I was able to get up, be more focused, and not feel so drained because I was feeling so drained by all the tasks that I was having to do. Okay, so number 2 is say no at least once a day. I know it can be hard to say no, but start with one no. No to a meeting, no to a favor, no to an internal guilt trip. Saying no teaches our nervous system that it's safe to protect your peace. But if you're a people pleaser like I used to be, it can be really hard to say no. So start small with just one no today. Say no to something that is threatening to steal your peace. Your no makes space for your yes to what really matters. So number 3 is swapping one coping habit with one grounding habit. Okay, if you typically reach for your phone, a drink, or a distraction, so this can look like reaching for TikTok, reaching for a glass of wine, reaching for a beer, reaching for that joint, the vape pen, whatever it is. Whatever you usually use to distract yourself, try a grounding habit instead. An example is journal for 5 minutes, walk outside, or light a candle and breathe. My favorite thing to do is to turn on the Cozy Cafe on YouTube. And again, like I said, go lay on the floor in my living room and just breathe. You can't always remove the stress, but we can change how we respond to it. Number 4 is a daily check-in question. Ask yourself, what do I need right now to just feel 10% more supported? This helps you tune in instead of pushing through. So if you would feel more supported if someone did the dishes today, ask someone to do the dishes. I have a friend, I love her to pieces, and if I ask her to come do my dishes, she will come do my dishes in a heartbeat because she loves me and she knows that if I'm asking for help, it's because I really need it. So what can you do today, to feel 10% more supported? Maybe you need a coworker to look at some paperwork for you instead of having to do it yourself. Ask them, what's the worst that can happen? They say no? Well, at least you tried and you showed your brain that you know how to stand up for yourself. Hey, Eric, good to see you. Good morning. Honor one boundary each day is number 5. Whether it's finishing work on time, turning off your phone at night, or skipping a draining conversation, start with just one. Consistency builds trust with yourself. So honor one boundary each day. No, I'm not going to stay up late tonight. That's a boundary. And it took time for me to really honor that one and practice honoring that one. But it's an important one. So I have a client, and I spoke about her briefly yesterday, but she is also a high achiever. She works in a high-paced, crazy work environment. There's lots of chronic stress, little T trauma on the regular, but she was deep in burnout. So we didn't overhaul her life overnight. We started with one boundary, and I think I mentioned this yesterday. It was no emails after 6 p.m. Then one grounding practice, which was 5 deep breaths before walking into her house after work. And within 3 weeks, she was sleeping better, arguing less, and laughing more. It wasn't magic, it was momentum. And that is the point here. We're not trying to change things overnight. We didn't get this way overnight, and we're not going to get better overnight. It takes time. It takes small, intentional steps to make lasting and true change. So you don't have to do everything at once. You just need to start with one thing. Burnout loses its grip when you reclaim your power, one choice, one change at a time. What's one small change that you're ready to try this week? It could be a boundary, a reset moment, a simple check-in. Let's build this together and tag someone who needs to hear this. Reminder, small steps still count. Thank you for being here today. Join me tomorrow for day 5, where we will reflect on everything we've learned and build on your personal burnout prevention plan. That's a mouthful. Remember, grace over grind, always, always. All right, I will see you tomorrow. If this is speaking to you, drop a small steps, big impact in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.